Okay, so my name is Phuc and I'm an amateur reporter. Today we're gonna come to my review of an article about the other side of AI. Okay, so before this video, I have a little disclaimer for the audience. In this video, I will be discussing about AI deepfake tools and about its creating of non-consensual, intimate, and sexualized images of minors. I know that this is a really serious and disturbing topic, but I think that it did not receive the attention it actually deserved. So I choose it anyway, and feel free to step away if you are not comfortable about this topic. It's fine and it's no problem at all. And okay, let's come to the article of minors are on the front lines of the sexual defect epidemic. And here's why that's the problem. This article is written by Kelly Williams, who is now a PhD student at the Columbia Journalism School. Her research focused solely on generative AI and non-consensual intimate imagery. It's a legitimate article. Yeah. And in this article, I will walk you through four main points. The first one is, why is it important? How bad is it? How bad is this epidemic? The second one is that I want to discuss about the impact on the victims and who is the perpetrator of this phenomenon. The third one is the legal concerns, and the last one is also my best part, is call for actions, recommendations from the writer. Okay, so first come to the how is it important? Well, in the article, it stated that a new survey conducted by the Center of Democracy and Technology showed that 15% of students, 15, said that they were aware of at least one defect that depicts an individual associate of this in the school in a sexual, explicit, or intimate manner. And they also estimated it's for around like 2.3 millions. It's a really big number. Yeah, 2.3 million students have exposed themselves to these kind of content in the high school environment. The article also introduced us to two cases, which is pretty obnoxious. The first case is about a student in New Jersey high school, and the victims were more than 30 girls with sexually images produced by these AI-powered Notify app. And the second, it's really creepy. A 32-year-old man, he is also be charged with violations of Louisiana's Senate Bill No. 175 because of unlawful defects involving minors. Coming to the second part, well, its effect on the victims. Out of questions, you can probably imagine that, well, victims, they will have to face a serious depressions because their reputations being destroyed and not by them at all. Like waking up one morning and the disaster just fall on your head and you don't even know the reason why. Because of the easily accessibility of these tools, the perpetrators can be anyone. And well, as the latest case, mostly the cases conducted by young men. Kaylee Williams introduced us to a professor a professor in sociology of the New York, of the New York University, and her comments stated that many young men circulating these intimate images as a means to fit in. The act, she stated that collecting and sharing sexually explicit images is how they display and communicate their heterosexuality. And it's also a way for them to increase their status and popularities among their group. Yeah. And we are also introduced a really brave girl whose name is Manny. She's advocating, where is she? She's advocating for Congress to pass the Preventing Deepfakes for Intimate Images Act. It's a kind of regulations to fight back this phenomenon. And she quoted that no teen, no kid, teen, or women should ever have to experience what I went through. And she was really sad and helpless. And yeah, she spoke at the Congress. She's fighting to put these laws into actions and to improvise with a law good enough to act as a serious deterrent to reduce the use and educate users about the harm of using these tools. And okay, for the third part about the legal concerns, I will not dive deep into how the regulations will be applied on the adults, like the 32-year-old man. But I want to focus more on how high schoolers, what penalties would high schooler face. And the article also shows us the information about the fact that the students who age 13 or 14 will be charged with a third-degree felonies if they involve in the act of creating, distributing, and spreading. Yeah, distributing is spreading these contents among the group, among their community. And coming for the last part, which is also my best part. The researcher at the CTD is the Center of Democracy and Technology. The researchers at that center recommends that school should also promote some of the proactive efforts. And this is so true. I cannot agree more on this. Yeah, school should take actions. The first action they recommended is that schools should updating their policies to fight back this phenomenon, to let students know that what consequences they will face if they conduct these actions. And it's also a kind of a way to reflect the technological advancement in the school as well. And the second part is training teachers. Teachers act as a really vital part in fighting back this phenomenon. Teachers need to know how they should report and respond to the allegations of image-based sexual abuse that happens among their students. And they should also educate, address the issues in the classroom as a part of informing the students that using these deepfakes AI tool to create non-consensual images, it's a broader sexual harassment, and it's a broader sexual harassment, and also introduce some of the digital safety curricula. And that's all. Thank you for listening.